Hello everybody, this is Nerdy Geeky and we're back today on the Plot World server. It is 11:30 at night. I am knackered and I have been working on my uni stuff all week, and it literally has been, if I'm awake, I've been working. So I apologise if the episodes this week aren't like the super best ones at all. Anyway, but we're going to try and crack on, and we're going to try and get some stuff done today. So last week you saw me build this last Friday. I added some vines to the outside, and I added these. I saw the outside was still very flat. It was, even though it's a circular building, it's still very flat, and I wasn't sure. I thought it was missing something, so I added just these little boundaries around it, or whatever you would call them. And I think it really works. I think it works a lot better like this, like little windowsill sort of area. If I just fly through the window, like the outside and the inside here, I added some more vines all the way down. I really went balls out on the vines in the end. But here, I think it looks a lot nicer. I added a couple of more cracked stone in, stuff like that, just to because this covered up a lot of that sort of stuff. Because unfortunately, you can't get cracked stairs or anything. So, yeah, I hope that looks nicer. I think it looks nicer with a little bit of foliage on the outside as well. Just did some touch-ups, and all I did is I broke a few more pieces of glass at the top of the ceiling. It's just all those little extra little details, but I think that's done now. I think if I do too mumuch more on that, it'll like be overdone, and if you overdo things, it can look just as fake as if you under detail them. I'm not quite sure what I want to do here yet. I know I want a fountain, like a really big one, and it might be a decent one here with some garden around in there, but I haven't really planned that out yet. So today I thought maybe, ooh, some rubber band in there. So today I thought maybe we could start on one of these rooms, and it will unfortunately just be a start because I don't have a huge amount of time, and I don't want to just talk and yap on in the middle of the night while everyone's probably trying to sleep in the house. But I do want to get this video out because I'm going home tomorrow for my nephew's birthday. It was his first birthday today, and unfortunately I had lectures and work to do today, and I couldn't go home today. So I have arranged to go home tomorrow, and I'm going home tomorrow morning. So I'm going to try and hopefully save this and upload it tonight, and put it on scheduled. I think what we're going to try and do today is, I think one of these is definitely going to be the library. Well, that's me just trying ideas out. Please just ignore that. I'll leave that in there as a little sneak peek. You can see that I am doing a little bit of work behind the scenes where I can. One of these are going to be the library. Probably the other one, as you probably guessed. But one of these are going to be the library. And this top level, almost very nearly, just one block out, lines up with one of these rooms. Because if you have a look, like, these rooms go down a step. So you think it's about there. It's a couple of blocks. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put like stairs going up to here, and I think we're going to put a couple of corridors in, and a corridor going over from the library to the enchanting room. So the enchanting room is going to be one of these sides. Which side have I chosen it to be? The other side then, because I moved a couple of torches around. Now I've got an idea what I want to do for the enchanting room. I don't know if it's going to be popular or not, but let's have a look in here. Right, now we need the enchanting table. Clearly, I want 4 of these, and it's got a bit of red on it, right? And I really want to start using the clay because it doesn't, the connected textures look a lot nicer. And I'm going to go for red stained clay, which looks kind of orangey. It does look kind of orangey. Oh, I know the lighting, by the way, is really dim in here. We will sort out the lighting. It's not going to be an issue. But yeah, the red clay looks very orangey, and I love the texture of the clay. So there's one wood I never ever build with because I can never seem to find a biome with it, and that's acacia. And I've been having a go, and I know acacia is not everyone's favourite, but orange is my favourite colour, so I'm going to build this in orange. And what I'm going to do is go down here. I'm going to get the acacia steps. Like I said, I did a little bit of testing earlier just to double check that this works, and it does look quite nice. Just get the orange, and there we go. Do I need anything else? Probably not actually at the moment. I'm not sure what colour else we're going to be doing on the floor itself, but I want to put some lighting in, and I want to integrate all the lighting so it's like it's supposed to be there. I mean, I've just popped these here at the moment because we got that there. and it just adds that little bit of extra light. Let's put that over there because I really like the redstone lamps, and I think we're going to keep with redstone lamps. I really like them, and we can build them nice and easily because we can just use redstone blocks and cover them up. So you know, if we need any other light sources, then we can go to things like sea lanterns in certain rooms. But I think each room's going to have a theme of its own. So let's start with the floor anyway, and these are going to be 7x7 pedestals, or podiums. Sorry, they're podiums, not pedestals. And what I want to do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's where a corner goes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 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 So that's how big that's going to be, like that. So we go from the back wall. So we go in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to be another one of those where I'm not going to do a time lapse today. It's going to let you just watch the building process. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I thought that was 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you can watch the build process just in normal mode because, like I said, I want to take this slowly and take it gently. So what we're going to do today, we're going to do the pedestals and do all that, and then we're going to have a look at some floor textures and things like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's one hour, isn't it? Yep. There we go. I want these like equal distance away from each other. Yep, fantastic, absolutely fantastic. So let's go over here. Let's do the same process again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So fantastic. There we go. I feel like that's not 7. What happened there? Am I just what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Did they disappear? Am I being an idiot? Oh, well, I think the lack of sleep and the overwork is just getting to me now. Because, like you said, like I've said in all other series, other episodes, I have insomnia. So unfortunately, it does get to me sometimes. Right, the middle block. I can't remember whether the middle block needs to be clay or not. Let's put that there for now. This is difficult, very difficult. Actually, it doesn't matter about the middle block, really. What's it going to be? That's just me being pedantic. That's me trying to be sort of like a perfectionist, completionist, whatever. Pop, pop, pop. So let's put these in. This is the kind of checkered pattern I'm going for. And what we want really, I want this. So like that. I think that looks fine. I think having these in the corners is the best. I think that's definitely the best. And then we're going to pop this on here, like that. Yeah, I kind of want these like. There's going to be 4 identical ones. And you can imagine that villagers will be here working. And we can have up to 10 villagers here. So I'm actually tempted to use villagers as decoration eventually. And actually have our villagers, like a couple of them, milling around. We'll get some of the, like... we'll get some of the ones with the white coats, the librarians. We'll get them in here. We'll get them in the library. You know, they could be our sort of alchemists or whatever, our enchanters. Not alchemists, cause that's, yeah, anyway. They could be our enchanters. I know you can't really see the clay too much, but it's just for completion's sake, to be honest with you, that it's there. It's a shame that we can't make, like, clay stairs or anything like that. I mean, eventually, all that's probably going to come into the game. But at the moment, we just got to deal with what we got. Whoa. So I want to keep with this sort of theme for the room, but I just don't want the whole thing to look exactly the same. Obviously, you know, we want to decorate it properly. And today we might not get into the nitty-gritty little extras, but today we might get into you know, things like the floor or the walls. I've not really thought that far on the way through. Unfortunately, I haven't even had time to come on Minecraft. Like, the only time I've been coming on Minecraft is to do these episodes. I haven't had time to sit down and have a good old think, because I'm not super great with interior design. And this, I mean, one of the reasons why I wanted to do the series is because I want to push myself to be better with the design and be more creative. But it's very hard for me. Like, I'm just not used to that. I'm used to just like, yeah, that's fine. That looks fine. It's fine. You know. 1, 2, 4. Right, I'm going to keep the lights around the wall like this. I might even leave those lights there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Doesn't look right there, does it? There, maybe? Or is that that's too far away now, isn't it? Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Unless I put one there, then that looks a bit better. Unfortunately, these do have to be out like here, because well, you see, we could build a wall there, but we would have the redstone showing through. So unfortunately, we do have to build the wall onto. Ah, I just realised, if we build the wall in front of this, then the room comes out one further, and it throws these pedestals off. You're gonna make me have to break them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, we can dig into the walls all the way around. Other than here, I have to build up the wall here, which means I'm gonna have to do something I don't want to, which is move these pedestals. Back in a second, guys. I'm not going to do a speedy up thing, but I am going to do a quick cut. Back in a second. Okay then, guys, we're back. That only took me a couple of minutes to get done. Now they're in the right place, because we have an extra bit, and then there'll be a 4 gap, and then a 4 gap, and then a 4 gap, because we dig out this wall when we want to replace it. But I've just been thinking, I just had a little bit of brainstorm. This pattern, we're losing this pattern altogether to these pedestals. So I'm thinking of doing this pattern on the floor and doing these all the way around. I'm thinking I want to do blue. I really want to do blue, but it comes out like purple with the clay. Maybe a light blue. Oh, it's not as dark as I wanted. Now, see, that looks grey. Why are these clay colours just not what they say they are? See, look, like the blue just looks purple. I know the lighting isn't very good in here, and I apologise for that. The lighting will be better. I'm thinking something like this. Some, like, stark contrast. That looks really nice, actually. So let's just replace these. I'll do this on camera. You know, nothing here is final. We can play around. We can always come back to it at a later date if we think, oh, because I was tempted to do each one of these a different colour, but you know, serves my OCD, to be honest with you, to have them all uniform. And I like it because I like looking around the room and seeing them all uniform. But I think that checkered pattern, I really like that checkered pattern, and we're losing it here altogether. All we're seeing is just alternating colours rather than the actual proper checkered pattern on the floor. And what I might do is do another one of these sort of borders, but in the red clay around the base, so it really sets off the steps, because you don't want the steps just mingling in. So if we did that, And this is all trial and error, by the way, guys. This is just off the top of my head right now, which is why I apologise in advance if this seems less than thought out, because it really is. But I think some of the spontaneous builds like that are the best. You know. So dark down here. There we go. It's a little bit better for light. I'm thinking something like that. Really set it out, really set it off. I think that'll be fine. Absolutely fine. If I break a light, I will replace it eventually. Ooh, lights. I wonder. Would it be better to do... Is that too much? To have like this big lit area. Like this. Right, I tell you what, guys, let's do some ideas. Let's see which ones we like the most. Because you know, you're enchanting. I want it to this like sort of transcendent sort of look to it. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? What I need is redstone. Woo, got my caps lock on, haven't I? Boom. That's it. I'm just gonna break. Oh, that's the big issue we're gonna have with redstone here. So we certainly can't have a redstone border. That's decided for us because we're falling down into the next level. So we can't have a redstone border here. Not unless we had the redstone next to it, which we can't. So, because I don't like the redstone texture on the redstone block. So we can't have that, but we could have it over here. You know, that sort of dealio. Yay, nay? By the way, if I ask a question, I'm really not expecting an answer because I know you guys are not even obviously watching this right now. It's not like it's live or anything, but you know, it's nice to think that someone's watching and kind of answering me while I'm asking these questions. Even though obviously this is pre-recorded. Let's not spoil the magic though, right? See, what I was thinking is doing something like that, and then, as you can see, because I've got it in my hand. Oh, my mouse is so dodgy, it just double clicks, but it'll only double click when I don't need it. Like, it won't double click on the way down there at all. But it'll double click on, like, the last one. So I do too much. That's my fault. You know, something like that. No, I don't like the lights there like that. Maybe like a light in each corner or something like that, but not like that. Or something like this, keeping with that sort of checkered look. Possibly. Possibly. Because then what I can do, you see, I can hopefully mix the red in. Hopefully the red and the blue complement each other. I know red and blue colours are literally, you know, two colours that can't get any further apart. But hopefully that contrast means that they could almost... I know a contrast can't really complement, but, you know, if you know what I mean. Like, as in the contrast works. So let's place this down. Trying to be conscious of time as well. I don't want to waste your time, but at the same time, I think doing the builds gently like this and going through the thought process, because what I could do now is I could do like the checkered floor. And as you might have noticed, I purposefully chose to put the acacia here down the center line. I really do like the checkered floor. Quite partial to it. Sorry if you can just hear my mouse clicking over and over again. Yeah, I'm not super sure about that. What I might do though is fill the whole room out, and yeah, let's see what we got after we filled the whole room out. Maybe. You know, time's passing on now, so I'll fill the whole room out. I think I'll just cut away and fill the whole room out, and I'll change these for lights as well. Let's see what we got. Okay, guys. So back in a second. Okay, then, guys, we're back, and I'm actually pretty happy with this. Personally, these I keep wanting to say pedestals. These podiums with the lights in them, they really light up the books. The enchanting tables, but at the same time they really light up the room at the same time, and I'm really happy with that. And we've integrated the lights in, as I've said I wanted to do. I think this looks fine. I think this looks nice, and I've missed one. There we go. I think this looks fine. I've left this border here because this is where we're going to have to I think this is where we're going to have to put our wall. So I tell you what, let's pop that there, pop that there. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to have to work out 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I left 4 between it, didn't I? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I did. I just got rid of that, and I shouldn't have done. It's fine, because it's, I think, boom, there we go. That is actually going to be inset more like that, because what I'll do is I'll dig the wall out. Yep, we'll dig the wall out there. It's just this one that could need to be dug out. Maybe possibly that in there then, like that. And then we'll do like a border wall. And then we'll get onto the ceiling, which I still don't know what to do for the ceiling. Maybe just a flat colour for the ceiling. Maybe the blue again as the flat colour. But yes, we definitely need a little bit more light in here. But I think this is still doing quite well. I know this is quite bare at the moment. I haven't decorated it with anything else, but it will get decorated with other things. But I wanted to get the main theme out of the way. I want this to be like not so much a place of worship, but a place that would be used. And because you got a lot of people that would probably want to do enchanting. It's an everyday life sort of thing. So you're going to come in and enchant. You're going to need a few, which is why I wanted these sort of 4 podiums where you would get your stuff enchanted for you, or you would do it yourself if you were so inclined. Let's pop that in there. Let's pop that on there. So 1, 2, 3. That's right. 1, 2, 3. And then we pop that in there like that. So that's going to be our sort of markers, and we'll go around the room and put them equidistance. How far are these apart? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're probably going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's far enough like that, and then we can do some sort of pattern between them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. I think that'll work. I'll have to measure it out, obviously, to make sure that we hit the edge at the right time. I think that's going to work out, and I really like it. I like the checkered floor. I like using the connected textures here, so it's all just sort of just one. I didn't want to use carpet in here. I wanted it to have this walkway. I was very tempted to just do acacia, and then do like a red walkway, like almost like a red carpet, and have like a border of red. But then I figured it would just look like squares of different colour coming out. And it would be quite boring. Maybe we'll do that in another one where we don't have these big podiums, and we'll have just like a border of like maybe not a red carpet, but maybe another one, and maybe I'll actually use carpet for that. But at the moment, yeah, I'm happy enough with this. We've gotten started. You can see these are very, very big rooms. We'll decorate the walls in some sort of pattern. I've got an idea for a pattern, but I would have to work that out a little bit more. And unfortunately, we've run out of time for this episode. I do apologise if you don't think that we did much in this episode, but this takes time. And the cutaway here, this took a little bit of time actually, especially because on this server it's playing up a little bit today. So a few things I had to keep going back and replacing because it kept disappearing. You kept reverting back to just dirt. But no, thank you for being patient, and I do apologise that my workload is keeping me from properly designing. Tell me what you think of this. Tell me if you think we're going in the right direction with this. And I might put some. I don't know. I'll have a good old think, but we will decorate it. We'll make it look nice. But again, I don't want to crowd the area. I don't want to over decorate. Like I said, we want to make it look nice. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. This has been Nerdy Geeky. You guys have been excellent as always. Please, if you like this video, please feel free to leave a like, and if you want to see more, then please subscribe if you haven't already. There we go. Sorry, been doing that all week. Just like, but yes, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoy the. I hope you like the enchanting room. We'll get to decorating it at some point. Maybe next time. Maybe not. I don't know. It depends. It depends where the inspiration takes me. Next week is the last week I am at uni for a couple of weeks because I've got Easter. I won't be taking my computer back though at Easter break, so I'll be trying to record a bulk amount of these. Maybe I'll record like 3 episodes in a row, and we'll do like a big project over the 3 weeks. Maybe we'll do the I want to do the library, so maybe I'll make 3 episodes on making the entire library or something like that. And the same thing for the survival as well, especially with our village that we're doing in the survival. If you haven't watched the survival, please check that out. I do other videos as well and other games. And I do things like movie reviews and trailer reviews and other reviews, and I want to get back into the Star Wars lore. That's something I might be able to do over the Easter holiday. I might still be able to do some recording and put up some content. So yeah, still check it out. I'm still going to be around, and I'm still going to be internet accessible. I just won't have my own computer. I'll be pinching my dad's laptop instead while I'm at home for the 2 weeks. But I also do have a lot of revision, and I do have like 2 scientific reports and stuff like that to write up, so I apologise if the content is not so much rushed, but I don't have enough time at the moment to do all the background work, which takes hours. It takes absolutely hours. I hope you enjoyed this episode though, and I hope it was enough. Thank you for watching, guys. I won't keep you any longer with over-explaining all this. I hope you have a great week. I hope you have a great weekend. I am going to Comic-Con this weekend, so I needed that, really. I did. But thank you very much, guys, and yeah, have a great week. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.